It is not things themselves that disturb people, but their judgments about these things. For example, death is nothing terrible, for if it were, it would have appeared so to Socrates. But the judgment that death is terrible, this is what is terrible. Don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do happen, and you will go on well. For this is the true nature of harmony, to want the same things as the world does and to accept what happens. Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them. This is why, when we suffer, we often pity ourselves for what we think has occurred, though the thing itself might have no power to harm us. Freedom is the name of virtue, slavery the name of vice, and both are acts of the will. Freedom is born from self-mastery, while slavery arises from surrender to passions and desires. A man who controls himself is free no matter the external chains. When someone criticizes you unfairly, instead of being angry or defensive, remember this: he is not speaking about who you are, but about who he is. His words reflect his character, not yours. When you are offended at any man's fault, turn to yourself and study your own failings. Then you will forget your anger and learn instead to be patient and understanding, for we are all fallible. Remember that you are an actor in a play, and it is up to the playwright to assign your role. Your task is to act well the character given to you, whether it be short or long, difficult or easy. Do not try to seem wise to others. It is better to live in accordance with wisdom and virtue than to make an outward display of it. Those who truly possess wisdom need not seek validation from others. It is better to die of hunger, free from distress and fear, than to live in plenty with a troubled mind. Poverty is not a lack of wealth, but a lack of contentment with what we have. Seek not the good in external things. Seek it within yourselves, or you will never find it. True contentment and peace lie in mastering the self, not in possessing the world. Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. Some things are up to us, and some things are not. Understanding this distinction is the first step to freedom. If you would be invincible, then never enter into a contest where victory is not within your power. Victory lies in knowing what belongs to you and what does not, and mastering only what is within your reach. When someone is properly grounded in life, they shouldn't have to look outside themselves for approval. A well-trained person seeks only the affirmation of their own conscience. Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control and some things are not. Once you grasp this, you will no longer strive after what belongs to others, but will focus on what is truly your own. You are a little soul carrying around a corpse. Do not forget that your physical body is temporary, a shell for your inner self. Focus on your soul, for it is the true essence of who you are. He who is not satisfied with what he has will not be satisfied with what he desires to have. Contentment is not found in accumulation, but in the wise tempering of desires. Don't let the force of an impression when it first hits you knock you off your feet. Say to it, "Hold on a moment. Let me see who you are and what you represent. Let me put you to the test before I accept you." Circumstances don't make the man, they only reveal him to himself. It is in challenges and trials that a person's true nature is shown, not in times of ease and comfort. Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question. What fault of mine most resembles the one I'm about to criticize? Keep silence for the most part, and speak only when you must, and then briefly. Let your words be few, but full of meaning, for too much talk often leads to error. To accuse others for one's own misfortunes is a sign of want of education. To accuse oneself shows that one's education has begun. To accuse neither oneself nor others shows that one's education is complete. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests, not from calm seas. What ought one to say then as each hardship comes? I was practicing for this, I was training for this, and now I am ready to face it. He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. For self-awareness and humility disarm not only criticism, but also the sting of life's challenges. Wealth is the ability to be content with little, for the man who wants nothing can never be poor. True riches are found not in possessions, but in simplicity and wisdom. If these words of wisdom from Epictetus resonate with you, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Aeon's Mentors for more timeless wisdom to help you navigate life's challenges. Let's continue to explore ancient insights for modern growth together. Until next time, stay curious, stay resilient, and let ancient wisdom illuminate your modern path.